welcome to the first part of the new mini-series I'm going to be doing on YouTube called The A to Z of Aspergers and Autism. So basically it's going to be 26 videos, and each video is going to represent a letter of the alphabet, and I'm going to try and find a word or topic to do with Aspergers or Autism that corresponds with that letter. So that's what that video is going to be about. So for example, the first letter of the alphabet is obviously A. So I thought, what a better way to start off this mini-series by talking about Asperger's and autism as a topic. So basically, guys, you probably know what Asperger's and autism is. Like, I'm not going to be patronising and tell you exactly what it is, but some people might not know, which is why I am doing this video, and I'm really sorry for the crap lighting. Like, when it gets dark outside, I obviously do my blinds, and the only light that's shining on is this bum ugly light up above me, and it's not very pleasant. So I will try and oh my god, I look so bun. Oh my gosh, I look better in a different light. Yeah, and I left my makeup at my mum's house and I'm at my dad's house, so it's kind of peak. That's why I look a bit bun, but that's a topic for another time. So Asperger's as a whole is kind of different to autism. It's like a sub diagnosis. Like, Asperger's syndrome is normally a milder form of autism. Like, when you say you're autistic, you get a separate diagnosis of autism, but Asperger's is part of autism. So I actually this is really weird, when I was 7 I got a diagnosis of Asperger's, I got a diagnosis of autism, but there was one criteria I did not match with Asperger's, so it's technically autism, but I can call it Asperger's because I didn't speak till late or something like that, but that's apparently due to my dyslexia. So basically, I've got a diagnosis of autism and I have to call it Asperger's. So, that's complicated. But obviously I am more Asperger's because I'm more mild than someone with autism, because someone with autism could be completely mute and just not speak at all, and they could need help with everyday needs, like going to the toilet and stuff, and I can go to the toilet on my own. So yes, Asperger's is more like the typical sort of autistic, I'm trying to think of an example, but I can't think of an example. Those people who they think really, really interesting, can count, will do amazing sums in their heads and sort of paint masterpieces. I'm not like that, by the way, guys, but this is just a stereotype that people give out about Asperger's syndrome. They're got a sort of, a topic, specialist subject. They might have problems with communicating, relationships, change. So it's basically like autism, but a less severe version. I haven't written a script for this video, so I'm kind of improvising with what I'm saying. So yeah, I think Asperger's is more commonly diagnosed than autism. And I have actually got a few facts on autism, but they're much more dramatic because, of course, it's just based on autism. And the thing is, there's such a big scale. It's crazy shit. There's such a big scale. I think of myself as almost normal, and because I have a normal job, I go to a normal university, and stuff like that. So I count myself as normal. Maybe I didn't a few years ago, but now I definitely count myself as normal. But there's also the other end of the scale, like I said, people who can't eat. Well, no, they can eat. What did I say? I can't eat. Can't talk. And they're very, because they can't talk, they might lash out or get angry easily. And because they can't use their words, they'll use their hands. I've never done that. I've never had problems with communicating or anything like that. Like I said in my last video, I am really gobby, so and anything that I'm not happy about, I will display verbally. I've only got physical twice. I pushed one of my teachers when I was in year 10. Was it year 10? Year 11? Year 11. So I did geography as a GCSE subject, and I didn't like it, so I wanted to get rid of it. I just didn't want to do it anymore because it was stressing me out. I kept on failing the marks. I just thought, I can't be dealing with this crap in my life. So yeah, I basically went to her, and she was the Senko. She was crap. I mean, crap's a bit of an understatement. She was totally shit. But we'll try not to slag her off. I'm trying to forgive everyone that's done me wrong in the past. And I'm kind of getting to the forgiveness, but it's taking a while. And yeah, she was just like, as per, she's just like non-compliant. She just did not care. So I've been like really stressed, and I've been building up on the stress all day. So I grabbed a carton of milk from her shelf. I don't know why there's a carton of milk on there, guys. Like, don't ask me that. So I grabbed it and I started to open it, and to throw the thing at her. Literally, I wasn't even thinking about like physically hurting her. I was thinking about throwing a carton of milk like all over her face. I literally was going to do that, and she came over to me and she grabbed it off my hand, but of course it's already open, so it came all over me. And then I was just like, bitch, you're going too far. So she tried to get me like out of her office. I was pissing her off, and she like grabbed me like this, which is basically illegal. I mean, it's not illegal to restrain, so maybe I did need a bit of restraining, but restraining isn't really good with people with Asperger's syndrome, really, is it? I mean, as a Slinko, she should have known that, and I did say I was going to hit her, and then she sort of let go for a sec, and I just sort of pushed my full weight into her, and she did nearly fall, but she was a bit chubby, and she had like a lot of weight on her, so I think she could sort of sturdy herself. But anyway, that was like totally off topic, but I'll try and fit some little stories in my sessions. But basically what I'm saying is that one of the main differences between autism and Asperger's is how well you can communicate. And I mean, I have turned into an overly friendly person. Like, I didn't used to talk to anyone. Now I literally talk to anyone. I went to France recently with my friend, and we just, well, she didn't, but I did. I just basically spoke to anyone who was French, just to like ask them a question, just so they reply to me in French. I go, "Je suis anglaise, where the lose?" So yeah, I talk to anyone basically, and yeah, I was talking to all the English people there as well, just like, you know, just a casual conversation. Everyone was really friendly. I mean, I'm gonna talk about casual stuff like, oh my god, this queue's long, blah blah blah. The French are really arrogant, they push you out of the way, blah blah blah. Don't get me started on the French today, guys. I've just got back and I am beat off. They are so arrogant. They just like push you out of the way and shit. I just can't be dealing with that, you know what, guys? I really can't. So yeah, so I'll talk to them guys, and yeah, I'm overly friendly. A bit too overly friendly. So I don't really think there's that much more I can say about Asperger's and autism, but basically people just think it's a communication disorder, but it ain't. It's so much more than that. Like, communication is the least thing that affects me. The main things that affect me are probably the well, I suppose the inappropriate social I can sometimes say things that are meant to be said properly, but people just don't appreciate things said properly, and that really gets on my nerves. And so it's counted as being rude. Like, always, like, when I go out with my mum, it's like always happens, like when we go to the tills and stuff, and I'll ask, have you got enough money to pay for this? Because I'm just being polite, you know, I just want to help my mum out, you know. And she just hates me when I say things like that, because it makes her look poor. She's like, I can't pay for my own shopping. I was like, I'm just trying to help. It's just stuff like that that sort of gets on her nerves, and like everyone else as well. So yeah, it's just like things like that, and also the biggest trait that affects me is the obsessive behaviour. And no, guys, I ain't obsessed with cars, or what was it? Cars, transport. I do like a tube map, but guys, I would not cry and have a lot of emotion over a tube map. And oh my god, is it Tony Attlewood? Oh my god, don't talk to me about that guy. He wrote the book like Aspergers and Girls, and I just can't be dealing with him either, because he just talks so much shit. Like, real shit. And basically he said that girls normally become obsessed with animals in literature. I wish I was obsessed with a horse. My god, if I was obsessed with a horse, my life would be so much more simple, but my whole life has been played out under the influence of my obsessional behaviour, because I become obsessed with people, and that is not cool, guys. That does not get you anywhere. And I've had like 2 major obsessions and about 2 mild ones. Yeah, they've landed me into hospital, almost prison, won't go into that. And yeah, several other places that I didn't overly want to be. So guys, if you want to find out more about my troubles, please read my book. Despite my faults, I feel like I'm innocent. I am innocent. I'm not feeling it. I am innocent. Unfortunately, my mental health got in the way, and the lack of help and the lack of understanding of communication and language and things like that just got in the way. And it's easy for me to say now that I nearly got chucked in hospital and in jail, but it's so much more. It's not as black and white as that, guys. It's so much more to the story. So if you do want to read about that, guys, please click on the link below. Like I said in my last video, I'm trying to make it I'm trying to make it free, but Amazon won't let me make it free. I've done like a free trial on it, and it ended, and I can't do another one. So like I said, if you guys really want it and you want it free, then like put a comment below and I can probably sort something out for that. I mean, it's not amazing, guys, it really isn't, and like I said, I'm going to rewrite it. But at the moment you can read the old one if you so wish. So thank you so much for watching, guys. These videos are going to be quite short. They're not all going to be like 11 minutes. I don't know why I've gone on that long for. It's going to be really like a quick 5-7 minute vid. So guys, I don't know what I'm going to do for B yet. Please like suggest topics. Like obviously they've got to go A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So if you want to do something like H for Hannah, like that's me, you can just say it and I will do it. So guys, please, I like your opinions. Please like, comment, subscribe. I got a few spammy comments on my introduction, and what did I say in the last video? I said if you post negative comments, they will be deleted. So these guys got deleted. So if you want to post something positive, please do. If you want to post something negative, don't, because it will just get deleted. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next part. Bye.